So, good morning, TikTok. Just a few words of encouragement as I get ready to start my day. So, when you are in a toxic, avoidant, or narcissistic relationship, you'll notice in the beginning that they're gonna throw it on you, their sob story. It could be about family, it could be about job, it could be about anything. And if you're an empath or just a sensitive person to other people's needs and how they've been treated throughout life, anything like me, um that doesn't mean like you're emotionally imbalanced like I was called. You just more of a sensitive person, and that's okay. Nobody has the right to abuse or judge you on who you are as a person. So um I started realizing over time that this person came in as so sweet, so kind, so understanding and caring. To over time there was like a lot of issues, and I'm not going to beat myself up about it now. What I've realized is that this is just who she is. You'll start noticing that you're arguing about the same things over and over. You'll start noticing that that there just always is a problem. There is no resolve to anything that you go through with them. It's frustrating. It's a lot of problems. And I started noticing that she was growing cold and a little bit more distant, but she needed me. So she wasn't going to leave right away. And I noticed that there was just something off. And, she had said to me that there were clues. I don't play Blues Clues. We're not children. She could have told me. Instead, because she needed me, and she couldn't leave right away. She couldn't leave right away because her mother was still living here in the States. So she didn't want to go live with her mother. So this is a person I was with for 12 years and in the marriage for 6. So of course she was going to hold on and milk me until I had nothing. So I say this to anybody, pay attention to the signs, because at a snap of a finger, they are going to show you exactly who they are in the end. They're cold, they're insensitive, and they're even more abusive. Now, as I go through the healing stage and, I realize things, this person didn't give a shit about me, what I had, if I had, nothing. And neither did their family. When that mask comes down, that mask is going to show you who they are. I remember telling them, oh, this is who you really are. So she says to me, the person I was with for 12 years, that she could have said the same about me. Well, no, because I've been the same, for years. What it was is that I wasn't allowing anymore. I wasn't falling for any of her manipulation tactics. I've right away I could pick up on it. So you'll notice they're more manipulative. They're gonna dog you out and not even care. This person was cruel, and this is why I will continue to share my experience. My thing is, if you could be man or woman enough to do the things that this person did to me, the cheating, the lying, the deceit, and the betrayal, you could be man or woman enough to, stand up to what you did. She's not going to. She has enablers that, any way, shape, or form, they that type of behavior is okay. To be abusive towards people, to lie, to bait, and play victim. When you put somebody's life in jeopardy from sleeping around with so many different people, that's a problem. And you should never sit back and be quiet about that. This person that I was with for 12 years, yeah, that wasn't cool at all what she had did. And this is why I speak up on it. It's like sleeping around and then pretending like you don't know what, you were doing, or she didn't know that I caught on to, well, you had to go to the doctors. What was it that you had? She will never admit that. She would never let me see the papers. You have to be careful with these people. So I say this to say, when you start catching on to things, they're going to be cold towards you. That's one. And two, when you really start catching on to things, um, they may even have something that you're like, what is going on? They will not show you. This person became more and more aggressive over time. So their enablers are going to cover. They're going to pay for lawyers. They're going to in order to punish you, to keep you quiet. I say this to say, if people have to do all of that, cover and pay for lawyers, they know that that person has did you wrong in some way. It's wrong, it's cruel, it's hurtful, and this type of behavior should not be covered. And no, you are not crazy. When you react, you are reacting for a reason. So with that being said, protect yourself, because if you do not, these people will literally destroy your life.